we have to solve this equation. This equation has a square root and a cube root. So let's get started. To solve this equation, the first thing to do is to eliminate the cube root. And to do that, we need to put bracket raised to the power cube so that the cube root and the cube will cancel up. So we can see that this cube, the cube root and the cube cancel up. So if we move further, we'll be left with the square root of x over 16 minus 1/8 should be equals to, we know the law of indices. If we have a over b to the power m is the same as am and bm. So we are going to have here, we are going to have 1 cube, which is 1 over 2 cube. Now 2 cube is 2 cube means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So this will give us 1 over 8. The next step to do is to eliminate the square root. So we have to square both sides. So bracket and square, bracket and square, so that the square and the square will cancel up. So to move further, if we continue, we'll be left with x over 16 minus 1 over 8 should be equals to, we do the same, 1 square is 1, so we have 1, and 8 square is 8 times 8, which is 64. So now we have our equation with one unknown. So let's look for x. So we have x over 16. Here we have minus 1 over 8. When it crosses, it becomes plus 1 over 8. When it crosses the equal sign, the sign will change. So we have equal to, we have 1 over 64 plus 1 over 8. So we want to make sure that the denominator is the same for the fraction. So the LCM of 64 and 8 is 64. So in order to get 64, we need to multiply the numerator times 8 and the denominator times 8. So we multiply the numerator times 8 and also the denominator times 8. So we are going to have x over 16 should be equal to 1 over 64 plus 8 over 64. The denominator is the same. We can now simplify. X over 16 will be equals to, if we add the numerator together, we are going to have 9 over 64. The next step is to cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we can bring this 16 up here. So we can just cross multiply the denominator. So we are going to have our x will be equals to, we can bring this 16 here, 9 times 16 divided by 64. Okay, so we can simplify further. 16 here, 1 times 16 here is 4. So we're going to have x will be equals to 9 over 4, or as a mixed number, x will be equals to 2 and a quarter. Thanks for watching. To support, subscribe.